connection, and it's just that you're a little bit late, so we only have about 35 minutes before the class stops. Let me see if I can zoom in here.
Full screen. You can make it full screen.
Yeah, I'm making full screen here. Are you sharing your screen now? Right.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay, good. Then we are looking forward what's to come, and thank you for sending us the tokens. And please let us know what you're doing and how we can become filthy rich before Christmas.
All right. Well, maybe not Christmas, but maybe next Christmas. Not this one, but maybe next one. It's not financial advice.
Yeah, so, yeah, nothing here is financial advice. Yeah.
Yeah.
But next Christmas is also fine.
All right. So yeah. So thanks for that. I'm Dr. Justin Goldston. Sorry I'm late. Traffic in DC has been crazy. But it'll be worth the wait, hopefully. So Dr. Justin Goldston. I've been doing a lot of research in terms of the blockchain space. 5-time TEDx speaker. Written a book on blockchain. Written the first academic journal article on digital inheritance. Soulbound tokens, as well as a metaverse. If you go to Google Scholar, you can actually see some of those studies. We just started writing. This is very interesting. We just started writing a peer-reviewed academic journal article on autonomous agents, but we're going to use the assistance of AI to write it. So AI is going to be an author on a peer-reviewed academic journal article. I have a researcher from McGill. I had a researcher from McGill. I've written a lot of articles on, and I was like, that would seem pretty cool. Would that even be possible? He was like, yeah, there's people's already done it. Okay, let's continue. So that's going to actually accelerate. That's going to accelerate the publication from an academic perspective. So it's going to be very interesting on how that peer review process is going to take. Now, it's my argument that that's going to accelerate the peer-reviewed academic process because everything, especially with this article, everything's on chain, right? So you're not going to need that many people to review articles and go back and forth. Everything is on chain. Even the consumers are going to be able to kind of review those studies. So that's the quick developments. That's the developments that's going on. Wow, it's showing this one. All right, stop sharing. Give me a second. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to share. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, so Gemach is what we refer to as we're building DeFi Legos across multiple blockchains. So if I recall, you all are primarily working on Ethereum, right?
Yeah, I'm mostly working on Ethereum, especially when it comes to DeFi. But all in all, I've not done too much DeFi, so I'm interested in how you can combine the information from different chains. And can you show us how to do it?
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, really quickly, so we have a suite of products. So if you go to Gemach.io, there's a number of different products that we have. So if you've heard of sniper bots, that's where this EVM bot and the Soul bot comes from. So this is where you can actually go on to Telegram, and you're able to what we refer to as snipe tokens straight from Telegram. So that's the one product that people like the most. But this one app here, we just launched this today or last Monday. So this is a dashboard where essentially you do not have to leave. You don't have to leave this dashboard to either choose tokens on Base, Ethereum, Binance, or Solana. Okay. So I can actually go here to Ethereum. I can type in Gemach, which is our token, the token that you have in your wallet. So we can say it's up 17% today. And then you can actually see the chart right here within this particular dashboard, right? If you're familiar with TradingView, I can sit here and chart. I can chart directly on on this particular dashboard. So it looks like Gemach's ready. It looks like Gemach might be ready for a breakout. Okay, it's break that resistance. You can go to Valhalla. Once again, not financial advice, to your own research. But also in here, you can actually purchase your token straight from this particular dashboard. And again, that's just one particular product. Now, the question on different chains. You can go to this website called CoinGecko. And CoinGecko, Coin Market Cap, those are the two areas where you're going to see prices within blockchain. CoinGecko, I think, in my opinion, is going to be a better bet. Oh, what's XRP doing today? If y'all are in crypto, you probably heard of XRP. Jesus Christ, it's up 20%. Hedera's up 50%. Oh boy. Okay. I'm not sure why this is taking forever. MOOC, disconnect. So if you go to CoinGecko, you see Gemach. They're answering a question on multiple chains. On CoinGecko, and if you need me to explain the market cap and everything, let me know. But the different chains, if you go to info and you get a contract, you can see Gemach is on different chains. So you have the tokens on Ethereum. You have that. We're also on Arbitrum. We're also on Optimism. We're on Solana, and we're on Avalanche. All right. Now, when we're talking about omni-chain, when we talk about cross-chain, whenever you're launching a particular token, you essentially have to choose what chain to go on to. Okay. Now you've heard people has anybody heard of pump.fun? No. Okay, so pump.fun is essentially a platform on Solana. Now, if you don't have enough money to populate a liquidity pool, for example, right? You can go on pump.fun and then you can essentially crowdsource it. You can crowd raise all of these tokens in order to get your token off the bonding curve, right? Now, when we're talking about bonding curves and everything, that's some maybe PhD level stuff, but we have 11-year-olds, launching tokens on pump.fun. Now it's not legal, but it's happening, right? So that's one way. So if you need money to launch, you can launch on pump.fun. That's one way, and that's going to be on Solana. Now, if you have the capital, if you have VCs, right, and you have the initial liquidity, then you'll actually launch on Ethereum. Because Ethereum's more expensive, but Ethereum is more secure, right? With pump.fun, you're gonna have people trading your token having no clue what it is, right? Now that's a benefit because it adds liquidity, but then also it's a benefit, it's a detriment because you're gonna have a hard time increasing the market cap for your token because people are selling your token for $200 profit, right? $200 is a lot of money to some people, right? But if you're trying to raise a project, it can get annoying, right? So you would want to go on Ethereum to keep the people out because people will buy a token for $5 on Solana. You can't buy a token for $5 on Ethereum because gas is going to be 15. All right. So whenever we say depending on launching on whatever chain, that's the deciding factors that you have to have, right? Okay, who's going to be my audience? Do I want a bunch of people that's buying my token, or do I want I don't know why my phone's keeps trying to connect, or do I want a token that is for like investors? Like I'm not a fan, but President Trump launched World Liberty Token. You see, he didn't launch it. You see, he didn't launch it on Solana because that's not his audience, right? So that's what it means. We are making a determination of what chain to launch on. Now, if you have a lot of money and it's only for certain investors, you're gonna launch an Ethereum. Now, Ethereum, raise your hand if you've heard of Ethereum L2s, layer twos. Okay, L2. So because Ethereum is so expensive, they tried something. So Gavin Wood is if you've heard of Polkadot, Gavin Wood's a founder of Polkadot. We got a grant from the Web3 Foundation. So Gavin Wood initially created Ethereum, right? And his vision was what we refer to as sharding. But because Ethereum didn't do sharding, Gavin Wood actually left Ethereum and went over to Polkadot and started this whole sharding concept. Now, Ethereum finally got to it, and then they started creating L2s. And then the L2s are sharded L2s, which means the L2s are below Ethereum, right? And you can actually transact for cheaper on those Ethereum L2s, right? Now, as you can see on the screen, from an L2 perspective, we're on Arbitrum and Optimism. We just deployed on Base last night. Or I just added liquidity to Base last night. If you check your wallet, then you'll actually see you got Gemach tokens on Base. Now, because Ethereum is so secure, we're on three L2s: Arbitrum, Optimism, and Base. Right? So I mean, you can say Base is essentially a L3 because Base is actually built on Optimism. But you have that. Go ahead.
Justin, excuse me. So, in the interest of time, could you show us what Gemach can do exactly?
Yep.
Because we only have 25 minutes left, and it's really impressive that you're starting checking different blockchains. But it would be most interesting for us to see what we can do with it and how we can use AI trading.
All right, perfect. Yep. So yeah, we went through the bot. So with the EVM bot, that's where you can actually purchase tokens on Ethereum, Arbitrum, Optimism with the EVM bot. With the Sol bot, you can purchase on Solana. Again, with the app, here's where you could actually trade and purchase tokens directly from the app. If you're interested in meme coins, you can actually go in here and actually purchase a meme coin directly from here. And all this is in real time. You could purchase directly from here on 0.1, for example. That's on that one. That's GBot. Gemach Data. Gemach Data is essentially our AI tool. If you go here, so this is the tool where you actually have to. So here's the utility. This is the utility for Gemach. You would actually have to deposit tokens in order to use this particular agent. Okay. Now, there's actually a free version. So if you go to X,
what's the minimum amount of token that I need to deposit to be able to use it?
10,000. You need 10,000. You need 10,000 Gemach. And if you all need Gemach, reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'll send you some Gemach so you can actually get in a group. Because we have a Telegram group. We have a Telegram group that's token gated, where you have to hold Gemach in order to get into that Telegram group. And then that Telegram group is where we make calls in terms of tokens, in terms of leverage trading and things like that. Not financial advice. We're just giving you the information. We know that's not accessible to everybody based on the country. So yeah, we have that in that group. So there's utility for that particular token. Now, if you go to X and you type in Gemach agent, this is completely free. This agent is an on-chain agent. So what happens is that you can interact with this agent. Anybody can interact with this agent within their Gemach Telegram group, and then she'll if the tweet is good, then she'll actually publish it in real time on X with an autonomous agent. Now, these autonomous agents are something that have came up within the last 2 weeks. and we were able to deploy one because we've been working with agents for about a year and a half, training agents and things like that. But we just spun this one up. We spun this one up real quick just to test it out to see how people would interact with it.
Yeah, excuse me. I can see that it's pretty new. It doesn't have too many followers, but that's exciting. But can you show us how I can use this Twitter agent? I'm already following, I have to say. How can I interact with her?
All right. Yep. So you would have to go into Telegram. I can send you the information on Telegram where you have to get the Telegram group, and then you could interact with it. Because I'm not sure, we haven't done it. We haven't set it up where it does responses yet, because it's got launched. It's got launched last Wednesday.
And the idea is that this agent is giving me investment advice.
V1 does not. You have to be in a Telegram. You have to be in a Telegram group in terms of it. Well, and also it doesn't give investment advice. It gives suggestions on what to research. We do not give even the AI bot does not give investment advice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You gotta be careful with that. The bot does not give investment advice. We don't know who's liable for that yet.
Do your own research, yes.
But so I'll send oh hold on, if you go to YouTube, there's a video. We actually just put up a video. Mock Telegram. Give me a second here. How to join Gemach's Telegram group. All right, perfect. All right, so now, if you're interested in this, I don't know what's going on. If you're interested in this, YouTube. Gemach Telegram group. So if you're interested in that, in order to get into the Telegram group, you can watch this video. I'm gonna see if I can put it in the chat real quick. So how to join Gemach's intelligence Telegram group. Again, this just got uploaded. And you can go in here, and then you can get access to the Telegram group, and then you'll be able to talk directly to the AI agent. I just put that YouTube video. I just put that YouTube video in the chat. Once again, if you're interested in doing that, reach out to me. I'll give you enough tokens to access the group, because we need researchers.
Mm-hmm. So, sounds good. Yeah. A quick question. Could you briefly summarize what Gemach can do, what other solutions cannot do? What's your USP?
So the speed with the Telegram bot is up there with others. What Gemach provides that others don't is, one, those cross-chain capabilities, and two, DeFi Legos and AI in one. So if you look at Web3 products, you have AAVE, you got MakerDAO, you have these large lending protocols, right? Gemach has that. If you have Photon. So you have products like Photon, where those meme coin traders that need to trade on a 1 minute chart, they need speed, they need a dashboard. Gemach has that, right? If you need long-term lending, where you don't want to work, you don't want to play in meme coins, you don't want to play in blue chips, I just want to sit on my Ethereum, sit on my Bitcoin, and just hang out, right? We have an index fund. We have that, right? So when people are going to all these different projects, which I do the same thing, right? You have to go to 4 different projects. We've centralized everything under one umbrella, under one bucket. And if we see something, so this is another example. If we see something that we're interested in that we see bring value to the ecosystem, we acquire them. So this is what we did with this one company. It was an amazing product. So if you go to glend.gemach.io, so this is a project that was in the Arbitrum ecosystem. Great product. They had a lot of TVL. They had a lot of total value lock. They had, I think, about $400,000 total value lock. So they wanted a partnership. So we did the acquisition, and now we rebranded Tenderfy to GLend. So now that's under our umbrella. We seen that there was benefit. We seen there was value. We found a win-win for the developer, and now we have acquired this particular platform. So you can see that we have $787,000 locked up, and then you can actually lend. So, for example, if you had Ethereum sitting on Arbitrum, you could supply that Ethereum and then borrow stablecoin against it. Right now, the value with that Gemach that I sent to you last night is that we're looking to add Gemach on here where you can supply it, and then you can borrow stablecoin, or you can supply Gemach and borrow Bitcoin, and then loop it where you borrow Bitcoin, borrow this, borrow Bitcoin, borrow that. You could do that. That's highly risky, but that is some strategies that people do. So that's what sets us apart. We brought all these different offerings under one umbrella. We have our own chain AI bot. There's only a few companies doing that. We're doing that as well, right? And people say, "Oh, well, you got a lot on your plate." No, we got 3 PhDs. We have interns from around the world working on this. We have some of the top developers from MIT. We have a lot of support from the public, and we have some support from investment funds, family offices, and things like that, because it's not about the price and it's not about how much money people are going to make. It's about the solutions that we can provide, because technically in blockchain, it's not about chasing those memes. It's about bringing those tools to the gold rush.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. If I may interrupt you for a second, I just wanted to point out to my students that I have already tried out the platform using the Gemach that you gave me. And if you want to do this at home, you just need to make sure that on the upper right, you're logged in, you're connected with the Gemach that you already have. And it's really easy to use. Then you click on supply, and then you can supply a Gemach, and then you can borrow something. And the interface was a piece of cake. I could do it without reading any instructions. I just wanted to add this, that I've already tried it out.
What does borrow mean?
What's it?
What does borrow mean exactly?
Oh, yeah. I just want to add what Justin just said. Let's say you have a Gemach and you want to keep them, but you need other tokens for different purposes. So you can create a supply, like a collateral. If you have a mortgage for a house, then your house is the collateral. Here, the Gemach is your collateral. You can borrow some DA.T.A or whatever. You can buy something, and then you pay back your loan, and you can get your Gemach back. And it works really easy.
Yeah, and then you can see where even if I deposit Bitcoin, so this is wrapped Bitcoin. So because Bitcoin is not on the Ethereum network, they've wrapped Bitcoin. So it's the same exact value, same exact denomination, but yeah, it's really not Bitcoin. So people argue about that because it could essentially depeg from Bitcoin, but it has never done that in the past. There's a few scenarios where that would happen, but there's always a risk, but I think that risk is low. But even if you wanted to wrap that Bitcoin, we'll give you 10% just by parking your Bitcoin onto the protocol, right? So okay, Bitcoin's going to hit 100,000. Bitcoin's going to hit 100,000. You put in 1 Bitcoin, just let it sit, do absolutely nothing. At the end of the year, I'm going to give you close to $10,000 in rewards just by parking your Bitcoin. That's DeFi.
But what about the risk if I park my Bitcoin? So are there any issues with bridges, or I don't know, who holds the private keys?
You hold the private keys. This is a decentralized exchange. You control everything. The primary risk is this platform getting hacked. And it's been audited twice. But again, again, this is blockchain. There's always a risk. Even I don't have all my assets on Gemach solutions because there's always a risk. Like you can park and get 5%. Although I can get 10% in Bitcoin on here, I can get 5% on Coinbase.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I can get 5% on Coinbase and I can manage my risk. Now, there is a program called Nexus Mutual where I can insure my crypto. Right? There's certain assets I haven't insured yet, so that's why I don't have everything. So like once I have everything insured, then I can move everything on this because everything's insured.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I know Nexus Mutual, but I just wanted to clarify this also for the students. So it's basically if you have a bank account, you get some interest, and others who are borrowing something, they're paying a little bit more, and that's how they finance it. And I'm mostly interested in the AI part, the innovative part. And could you tell us a little bit what you're planning in the future and how I can use those AI bots for making decisions?
Yep. So so we have two versions, actually three versions. We have three versions. So the one version is AI Alpha Intelligence. AI Alpha Intelligence is a Telegram bot. So once you go into the Telegram group, again, if you're interested, reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'll give you enough tokens to get into the group. Dr. Horst, I'm going to send you some tokens so you can go in there because I would like some research. Now, again, this is Web3, so it gets a little rough in there, but just warning you. But so Alpha Intelligence, that's going to give you Bitcoin prices, market sentiment, things like that, just general information. Gemach Data 2 is an on-chain agent. There's different tiers. The free tier, just to get in, you get Alpha Intelligence. The second tier is kind of like GPT, but it looks like GPT, but it's trained on blockchain in real time. That's Data 2. Data 1 is the holy grail where you can create your own on-chain autonomous agents. And then you can create something we refer to as swarms, where I can have a super agent that does trading, right? But then I can take that model and then I can trade it on a sniper bot. Then I can take that model and trade it on something else. Take that model, trade it on something else. Take that model, trade it on something else. Where eventually we're going to have a marketplace of agents where if you need a trading agent, we got it. You need a meme coin agent, we got it, because you're going to be trading on different things. Like for me to trade Solana and Ethereum, that model is going to be completely different than what I'm going to be trading if I'm trading 1 minute meme coins, right? So you're going to have all these models that are going to be available within this marketplace.
So you're saying I can create my own AI trading bot that is doing investing for me? That's the point, right?
That's the goal. And also the goal is for not only do your own trading, but the bot controls the wallet.
Mm-hmm. But what happens if everybody's doing that? So I can see some arbitrage opportunities in the beginning, but if everybody is using those AI bots, wouldn't that advantage then still diminish, be reduced?
The greatest model survives.
Okay.
That's just the way it is. That's just human nature. The greatest model survives. And that's why I say retail, if you're not coming in here with a bot, or you're not coming in here with AI, I would stick with Ethereum and Bitcoin and Solana. Because these traders, this is not financial advice, do your own research. These traders have been preparing for this for 3 years with these bots. This cycle is going to be something like you've never seen before. So my advice to you, is to learn about these bots, learn about these agents, learn about these platforms. That's the only way you're going to survive, because there's too many people out here that understand this stuff.
So you're saying you could give us some more tokens for those who are willing to try things out. Is this correct?
Yes, willing to try things out. If you know TikTok, if you know social media, reach out to me. I'll pay you in. We'll give you money in Gemach. We'll give you in USDT. We just need, because we know it's getting close to the holiday time, so I can get a month. I can get a month out of a lot of interns. And but we're gonna give you USDT, USDC, D.A.T.A, any stable coin, or if you're in Gemach. If you can contribute, reach out to me on LinkedIn. We'll figure out how you want to get paid. That's how we roll. We don't do anything for free.
You know, this class is today coming to an end, but what I'm going to do is that I'm going to ask my students if anyone is interested to trying this out. And then I will get back to you and give you some feedback. So we have to stop now because we have to leave the classroom. But thank you very much for coming. And thank you very much for giving us the tokens and giving us an overview. And I will get back to you on LinkedIn, and I will also send you the link of the recording.
All right, yep, I appreciate it. Sorry I was late. I can't control traffic, but yeah, reach out to me. I can get you in the groups. I can get you some more tokens if you can contribute from it. We really need social media people. If you know anything about social media, reach out to me. You can get paid. Thank you.
Thank you, Justin. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you.
Bye.